Hi there, it's Bernie Miller with you here today for another scrapbooking layout for the Scrapping Clearly design team. Today I'll be creating this little layout using the Cute Girl collection by Crate Paper, which I grabbed all from the Scrapping Clearly store. I'll leave a link below with a direct link on where you can pick up all these goodies. So today I'm creating a little layout using this photo of my gorgeous little girl, Abigail. This was a photo that I took about 6 years ago now. She's 8. So she would have been not even 2, or maybe just about 2. And this was one of her gorgeous little photos that I snapped of her in when she was learning to smile and say cheese for the camera. And it's totally one of my favorites, and I just adore this photo. And this collection is just perfect for that photo. So what I'm doing here is I'm diving into my 6x6 paper pad. I'm really loving all the papers from this collection, and when I ordered the collection I grabbed a couple of the big 12x12 sheets and then decided to grab the 6x6 paper pad because I find that it really helps to stretch my stash, and it helps me to get heaps more layouts created with the 12x12 papers when I include my 6x6 paper pad. So my idea was for this layout was to create a vertical line using those 6x6 papers, and I'm just selecting out now the papers that I want to use. So I'm trying to pick out as many of the different colors as I can, and especially all my favorite ones. And I'm just counting out how many papers I would need. And I've started cutting out 1-inch strips, and then very quickly realized that if I did that, I wouldn't be able to go all the way up the 12-inch paper, because what I want to do, and I will do, is I'm going to go and sew at the bottom of each of those strips so that I can turn them up and add a bit of texture. So as I'm chopping all of these up, I'm keeping in mind that, yeah, I'm going to have, and here I am adding in another one, enough papers to go all the way vertically up. So what you saw what I did there before was on a 12-inch piece, 12x12 white American Craft cardstock in white, sorry. I used some clear gesso and I gessoed all of the background because I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to add my watercolor. So I gessoed it all up, waited for it to dry, and then, as you saw there before, I was flicking through the paper pad and trying to find the right pink. So I've added a bit of pink to the sides there because I want just a little bit of watercolor to peek out. And I did want to come in and add some aqua, but I'm going to go and do that later on because I just want to make sure that I'm adding the aqua in the right spots. So I'm adhering it all down now, and as you can see I am cutting off a bit of the threads at the side there, but I have left some on, and you can see that in the close-ups at the end or on my blog. I like the little texture that it adds, and yeah, it works well. So I've adhered it all and then realised I have a little bit of a gap up the top. So I'm just going to add in one more strip of a 2-inch paper and adhere that down to the top. So funny that I should be doing this voiceover today. I did do this layout quite some time ago, and I'm only just getting around to the voiceover now. But I was looking at that photo and that smile, and it's so adorable, and those little teeth. Well, today my son Hunter, who is now 5 and incredibly boisterous and just rough, as all 5-year-old boys are, was playing with his sister upstairs. His sister was watching, or Abigail was watching My Little Pony, minding her own business, and her brother came in to annoy her, of course, as they always do, because that's what siblings do, and whacked her in the mouth with a timekeeper. You know those little plastic timekeepers that when you turn it upside down, all the bubbles go up to the top and vice versa. I don't know how he managed to do it, but she's ended up now chipping her adult tooth on, I think it's on the left-hand side, in a diagonal way. So she has a bit of a fang in the front. So I've been trying to call around all the dentists, but of course it's Sunday here in Australia and no one is open. And it's not too much of an emergency. It hasn't hit her nerve, luckily, and she's not in pain. And lucky she's so cute, she can wear that smile. But that's the first thing we'll be doing in the morning, is heading straight to the dentist and seeing what we can do. I did manage to find the chipped tooth and have popped it into a glass of milk because I Googled it, and a friend of mine that was here at the time, she told me that if you pop it into milk, it helps to preserve the tooth. But I think it's a bit too late to preserve the tooth. It might have to be either an extraction and pop in a falsie already. I don't know, she's only 8, so I don't know what they'll do. Or cap her tooth until she's a little bit older. So that's what we'll be doing in the morning, but of course, you know, the weekends are always great. There's always something that's going on. So let me get back to the layout. I'm just adding some layers behind that photo, and I went through the 12 by 12 cut apart sheet there and cut out some, I think it's called Dream Big there, and on the right hand side is a yellow 3 by 4 card, which is perfect for Project Life. I cut those apart and then sewed around the edges as well, so they'll blend in with my little paper pieces. And then I spotted this little card, a cute one with the eyes shut, and I thought that would be more suitable. But then I really want a pop of yellow in there as well. So I do actually find a yellow tag to pop in there to help tie in that yellow, because I do like my yellow, and I want to try and create that visual triangle if I can. So I'm just, going through the sticker sheets now, just cutting out what I think I might like. I don't take them off the backing. I tend to keep it on there so that I can move everything around and see where it might go. So like that ice cream, see if I'd stuck that down, I'd have all sorts of troubles trying to peel it back up, and then it loses tackiness, and all sorts of first world dramas with stickers and scrapbooking. So I tend to leave the backing on there, and if it doesn't have backing, I grab some grease-proof, like baking. It's not paper, but it looks transparent. You'll see it in a minute anyways, and it's great stuff. I usually tend to stick my chipboard and thicker pieces on it, and that way I can move around and see if I want to use it or where it would suit better on my layout. So I'm happy with how it's all going. I do come back and add in that Dream Big 3 by 4 card, because I just feel that it needs something balanced on the left hand side. That little fussy cut flower is just not going to be enough for it. So adhering down this card, this Project Life cards, I really do need to get back into my Project Life too. I have not done anything this year, and I'm kicking myself. It's now October. Today's the 30th, and I still have this feeling that I will have time to catch up and do it this year, considering I've done nothing. I think I might be dreaming there, but I'm kicking myself because it's my son's first year of school, and I have got a ton of photos, but nothing actually documented or in albums for him, and I'm feeling the mummy guilt with that. Oh, there's that paper that I was talking about. Fabulous stuff if you can get it for your chipboard pieces and that. Grab some. Yeah, I'm feeling the mummy guilt. With Abigail, for her first couple of years of school, I have literally documented everything. All her drawings. I even went into her classroom, took photos of her at her desk, out in the playground, a heap of stuff, collected her drawings, her writing samples, pictures of her books, awards, the whole gamut. Like, you could pick up the album and see her first year. Hunch, on the other hand, absolutely nothing. I've got it all there. I just haven't sat down and done it. And I think at this time of the year, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to find a better process, because I would really like to do this year's and catch up, but I'm gonna have to streamline next year. If you've got any suggestions for me, please let me know down below what works for you. Perhaps I should look at doing monthly, but then see, I tend to take photos every day, and it's of a couple of things, if not 3 or 4 things a day. I'm the kind of scrapbooker with my Project Life. I'll take photos of the news that's on the TV at the time, petrol prices, oh, my dogs, just absolutely everything in our life. So saying that, a monthly spread probably wouldn't work too well for me. Yeah, but if you have any suggestions, I really, really would love to read them down below. Please let me know. So yeah, so I'll go back to this layout. I'm just now finally adding that card in there. I did cut it in half just so it would fit. And I don't throw away that other piece because I am going to come back and use that on another layout. I do try and add it back into this on the right hand side, but in the end go with a yellow tag to help blend it in. And I'm just penciling the outside using my fine tip. I think it's a 0.2 black line pen. Um, I did want to back it with some pattern paper, but it was just going to be way too busy. So I just find by using my black pen, it just nicely finishes it all up and makes it look complete. Whereas I find that if I leave it white, it just looks unfinished to me. So here I am. I'm still trying to add more embellishments. I feel I just have, I don't know what it is, but all these embellishments, I just feel like piling them all onto this layer, and it becomes a total overkill. You see right at the end, I'm even trying to put on some more stickers. So I glue this down, and I desperately want to use this tassel. I've added it, but in the end, I'm going to pull it off because I just think it's just too much. And luckily, because I use some wet adhesive, it's pretty easy to pull off in the early stages, and just use a baby wipe, there I go, just to clean off the marks, and there's nothing left behind. So there I am trying to add in that card, but it's not going to work. Instead, I use a nice yellow tag and just leave it at that. See, there I am. Put it down, Bernie. You don't need it. Goodness me. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by today, and I hope you enjoyed this layout. I'll leave all the links down below to my blog where you can see close-ups and a link to the Scrapping Clearly store as well. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.